One of my early introductions to coffee shop drinks was an iced mocha, so it holds a special place in my heart. But I'm so glad that you can recreate that delicious blend of chocolate and coffee at home. That way you can decide exactly what you want to put in it, how sweet it is, how much coffee it has, etc. Basically, it's uber customizable. And thankfully, the Starbucks Iced Caffè Mocha, as it's officially called, is a pretty easy one to make at home. Okay, let's get to it. Here are the simple ingredients that you'll need for the base of the drink. Whole milk. Starbucks uses 2% milk in their standard iced cafe mocha, but I prefer a richer, creamier drink, so I use whole milk instead. But feel free to substitute with your favorite milk. I haven't personally tried it, but I'm sure that you could substitute almond milk, oat milk, or another non-dairy milk. Coconut milk does not pair well with iced drinks in my personal opinion, but if you love it, then go for it. Chocolate syrup. Starbucks uses their sweet mocha sauce to give this drink its chocolate flavor. Their mocha sauce is basically chocolate syrup, which I'll talk about more in a minute. If you prefer, you can substitute 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar or simple syrup. Espresso. Starbucks uses their signature espresso for this drink, but any good quality espresso will work. I've been liking the Peace Coffee Black Squirrel espresso blend. If you like a milder coffee flavor, you could substitute cold brew, and that would make this drink super easy. And finally, ice cubes. You'll want about 3/4 cup of ice. I like to use my mini ice cube trays here, but of course any size will work. Alright, a quick note about the chocolate syrup. You can definitely use chocolate syrup from the grocery store here. Or you can use my recipe for chocolate syrup for drinks, which I will have in the description, and it's super easy, promise. And a note about the espresso. If you own an espresso machine, of course you can just pull a shot or two of espresso. But you can still make this drink even if you don't own a fancy machine. Make sure to check out my tutorial for how to make espresso strength coffee with either instant coffee, a French press, AeroPress, or a mocha pot. And of course you can add extra shots of espresso if you prefer more caffeine or more coffee flavor in your drink. So the base of this drink is made with 4 simple ingredients and also 4 simple steps. Add the milk to a tall glass. One recipe makes a Starbucks tall, so use a 12-ounce or larger glass. You could also use a mason jar here. Pour the hot coffee on top of the cold milk. Add the chocolate syrup. And finally, add the ice and give it a good stir to cool everything down. Now, you cannot serve this iced mocha without a dollop of whipped cream on top. Well, technically you can, but I don't advise it. To easily make a small amount of whipped cream, pour 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 1/16 teaspoon of vanilla extract into a small glass or measuring cup. You could substitute vanilla syrup for the sweetener and vanilla extract if you have that on hand. Anyway, whip with a handheld stick frother until thickened. Dollop the cream on top of the iced mocha. That's a lot of deliciousness in 1 cup. Now, of course, one of the big benefits of making the Starbucks Iced Cafe Mocha at home is you'll only be spending a fraction of the cost. A tall Starbucks Iced Cafe Mocha will set you back around $5.25 before tax and tips. But my homemade version will only cost about $1.45 to make, depending on the quality of ingredients that you use. So as you can see, that's a significant savings. Alright, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to check out my Starbucks Copycat Recipes playlist next for more delicious homemade drink recipes to coffee shop drinks. Yeah. Starbucks uses their signature. You can definitely use pull a shot or two. Starbucks Copycat Recipes playlist. Next, for more delicious. Next, one of those has to be good.